What? Huh? It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But here we are. We're back, and yeah, let's get to it. Kind of just came on here, not really knowing what to say. I usually don't, but like right now, of all times, my head's kind of just all over the place, yet empty at the same time. Think about the last time you felt that way. When you had all these things on your mind about things you wanted to do, right? But maybe you failed to do all those things. This is where you need to add a little bit of structure and organization to your life. You need to have a set schedule. That's something where I'm lacking in, right? Because when you have a schedule, it doesn't care about how you feel. It doesn't care about what you're thinking that day, what mood you're in, right? A schedule is set. All you do is follow it. I mean, think of it like this. I mean, when you're tired, sleepy, whatever, you're not in the mood to go to work, right? You still go. And funny enough, this job might be one you don't even enjoy going to. It might not even be a job, it might be school. You don't always feel like going, yet you still go. So why not do that same thing with something you want to do? Whether that's go to the gym, freaking educate yourself, read, pray, spend time with God, spend time with friends, family, right? Have a schedule. Now, if this involves multiple people, it might be a little harder coordinating and all that. But if you want it and they want it, it'll get done. But I'm speaking more specifically about the things that you want, the things that you want to do. Set a schedule. Set a time. Set a date. And no crap, just do it. Have the alarm ready and know that when that alarm goes off, you're not gonna think about it. No, you have to be there. You have a set time. Be on time, right? Because at the end of the day, this is just kind of shows how much you really respect yourself, how much you really love yourself. That's the first step. You have to be able to love yourself. God teaches us that we should love, maybe not ourselves, right? But to love one another. But that what comes with that is loving yourself. We are created in His image, right? So use that as a foundation, right? Use that to create your schedule. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So this is what I have to do. This is what I want. So this is what I need to do, right? So right now, matter of fact, right? It's all about action. Because we can talk about this all we want, right? But if there's no action, there's no step that we take, might as well have not even seen this. Might as well give it up, you know what I'm saying? Don't actually. But actually write this down right now. Grab a pen and paper, pause the video, grab a pen and paper. If you don't have it, you should probably get some. But open up your notes app, whatever, and write down or type what it is that you want, right? Let's say it's to have a better physique, right? Maybe you want to be faster, be stronger, right? We have all these goals. Try to make that goal a little more specific, right? Maybe instead of, oh, I want to be fitter, maybe your definition of being fitter is running a faster mile. Maybe you run a 9 minute, you want to run a 7-minute, 8-minute, right? So set a goal that's more specific and one that you're able to measure. So, like example with that mile run, if you're able to, each time you run that mile, you're able to measure how much faster you're running it, right? What else? Freaking, is it attainable, right? I'm just kind of quoting SMART goals right now, but is it attainable? Is this like actually something that you can do? Like, you're not putting something crazy like, oh, a 2-minute, 3-minute mile, right? Like, it's just not freaking possible. But make it something that you're able to attain in that set amount of time. And then realistic, right? I guess that kind of goes hand in hand with it being attainable, but make sure it's realistic. Make sure it's something that you'd actually be able to do. And then last one I want to say is time, if I'm not mistaken. Have a set date for that goal. Now, before I lead myself off a little too far off track, I'm gonna go back to having a schedule, right? You have your goal, right? We just talked about what kind of the few things that you need to have in that goal. Now, for example, for that mile, something that you could have as your schedule is every Tuesday. And then whatever works for your work schedule, right? I work at night, so I'd probably put this during the day. Every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, I go on a mile run. Boom, just like that. Now that step alone, you already have now a run that's going on every week, right? And this goes for multiple points of your life. Like, it could be the gym, maybe for your education, right? You're putting time in to study, to know your craft, know what you're studying, to understand it better, so it can be the best in that field, right? So you can be better than you were yesterday before you started the semester, whatever it may be. But the point is to be better, right? And that takes effort, that takes time, that takes energy. But that's something that you're gonna have to be willing to do, be willing to sacrifice those things so you can attain the things that you're going after. Because if you don't start making those steps towards those goals, they're just gonna be off in the distance. So there's multiple times in the videos I've posted, but you need to take action. So just want to close this off with grab a pen and paper, right? Write down your goal. Write down when you want to have this goal realistically done by, right? And then try to keep a track record of the times that you do and how you've improved, right? Keep a record. But yeah, friggin' right now, if you're busy tomorrow, nah, you're not busy tomorrow. You're gonna find time, but pick a time tomorrow where you know you're gonna be maybe having, even if it's 5 minutes of free time, right? If it's 5 minutes of free time where you can bust out a few push-ups or freaking read something, you know what I'm saying? Something that, like I said, at the end of the day, it's your goal, you know what you need to do. But even if it's just 5 minutes, but set a time that you're gonna set apart to actually do these things. Write that down. Boom, just like that. Just like that, you already have a commitment. So just make sure you follow through, right? Follow through with what you say. I mean, you wrote it down, it's already there. That just makes it so much more like realer, if that makes sense. But yeah, just freaking do that. And yeah, thank me later, man. But hopefully that's at least like a step in the direction you're trying to go. It's all up to you. There's not much more I can do. It's all in your hands. So you can either go ahead and do it or just keep time going. Let time go by and see where you are a few years down the line. It sucks, man. is you gotta put in the work. Don't forget, regardless, you're blessed, man. And don't forget, Jesus loves you, man.